I want to add 2 people to my center of influence list. I want to learn one objection, and it's this objection. I want to get it internalized. I want to get it memorized, and then next week, I want to get it internalized for the next 2 weeks. It's little things like that. You got it? I love my students, they're just like intently watching. We're gonna make them, actually we're gonna end early. Okay. There's 8 of these I want to talk about. Number of hours prospecting. An hour of prospecting is only 50 minutes. Listen. 10 minutes for bathroom break or mindset break. Stop. 9 o'clock, I start prospecting. I stop at 9:50. Whether or not I'm in the groove or not, it doesn't matter, Rosita. I'm going to keep going. James, stop at 9:50. Take 10 minutes off, because you got 2 more hours to go. To do what? Powder your nose, James, and take a mindset break. Do not check your voicemails, emails, text. None of that. Okay? Then, James, start hour number 2 at 10 o'clock till 10:50. Right? 50 minutes, 10 off. Got it? Number of contacts. Keep track of the people you actually talk to. Some conversations will be longer, some will be shorter. If you stick on a script that is filled with questions, it will be more efficient and more productive with better results and shorter conversations. This is somebody who has the ability to buy or sell a home. Voicemails, text messages, emails, pokes in Facebook, because you guys said they sell the poking thing, right? Poke. And the heart with GroupMe. Do not count. You can do those things, but just don't count them as a contact. You can poke me all you want, but it's not a contact. Number of presentations, blank number 3. How many listening presentations have you been on? Then, when you know how many contacts you have made and how many presentations you have been on, you will have a good idea how efficient you are while prospecting, as you will now know how many contacts it takes to go on an appointment. What's our number 1 job as an agent? Setting appointments, not going on the appointments, setting them. 4, number of listings taken. Knowing how many listings you have taken will let you know how good you are at presenting. Interesting. 70% conversion rate, I told you, is your minimum standard, right? Should be the average. If your ratio is too low, meaning under 70%, and CAR says 20, look, it lets you know you need to look at A, Mike, are you qualifying people before? Are you asking the right questions before the appointment? Did you identify their personality style and adapt to it? When you pre-qualify, there's a couple questions in there that's going to identify their personality style, right? Right, Mike? B, did you send out a good pre-listing package? C, did you call back to confirm your appointment and were all the decision makers there? Does that happen, Mike? All the time.
All the time.
Oh, what? I can't list why? Well, because my wife's in Maine. It's a condition, not an objection. D, did you show up 15 minutes early and did you follow your canned listing presentation? If you didn't do one of these three things, that's why you didn't get the listing. Okay? Number 5, number of listings sold. If your listings sold to listings ratio is too low, you might want to look at your skill at pricing property. Work on your price reduction skills. Incorporate a future pace with the seller by informing them of a price reduction schedule when A, you are on the listing presentation, and 2, during the listing term. So you have to put in a future pace that you're going to be getting some price reductions, right, Mike?
Coach, Tony
Yes.
the Tiger.
Vegas.
Tony the Tiger from Las Vegas has been watching, and he says greetings to the professor.
All right. How's the Death Star? Is that what they call it?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
The general manager says it's a Death Star, so.
Can't wait. Man, can't wait. I just want to hit someone right now. That's why I put his shorts on.
Mr. Excellence running through.
Now make sure you get your head in front. You know the thing about it is this. I'm a long snapper, you're the kicker. You just need to find someone to hold it. You got a holder anywhere? It's easy. Number 6, number of buyer controlled sales. You notice how I have my butt out, back straight, and my head in front, and get a wrap. around their waist. Watch their belt. Number 6, watch their hips. Where their hips go, they go. They're going to try to juke you. Don't follow that. Watch their hips. We just have fun here. Number 6, number of buyer-controlled sales. Ideally, your listing sold to buyer-controlled sales ratio will be between 60-40 and 70-30. Okay? Over time, let me ask you a question. Which is easier to balance? A large number, oh, we know it's the last page, of listings or a large number of buyers? Which is easier to balance?
The listings.
Yeah. The skills now you need to develop as a listing agent is much harder than as a selling than the skills that you have to develop as a selling agent. It is. Okay? But you can do a lot more transactions. Also, if you are a listing agent versus a selling agent, A, if the transaction cancels, you sell a listing. B, opportunity to double in your transaction. C, list the property and let the world sell it for you. That's why you can balance these, Mike. D, easier to work with a large number of listings than a large number of buyers, period. I don't know how Durga does it, Mike. Man, I praise her for that. She can do it. I can't. It's like, oh my God, I got a buyer. Why? Because there goes my time management, right? I got to go show them property. I don't know how she does it, Mike. She does it. I never see her. Maybe that's why she does it. But I would rather have a bunch of listings, 18 or whatever. Number of closings. Always count transactions, not dollars. Who is the better agent? The agent that sells one house at $1 million, or the one that sells 10 at $100,000? Take a look at your listings that close and your buyer side transactions that close. And that tells you a lot. If too many transactions are falling apart, we know what we need to work on to help avoid this. Okay. Last one, guys. 8, income paid. You know, it doesn't make sense, number of income paid, but everybody had a number before, so I just put it.